This video will show you that there are very few changes in making a refrigeration repair on an R290HC system versus a 134A 404A refrigeration system. Let's first focus on the tools. These are the specialized tools needed to service an HC system. A leak detector designed to detect propane. These are readily available on the market. However, we also stock this through our parts department. The safety placard, R290 refrigerant, and the optional recovery tank. Next are the tools common to both refrigeration system repairs. And lastly, tools for servicing 134A or 404A, which includes a recovery machine, tank, and 134A 404A refrigerant. The recovery machine and tank are not required for HC repair. Now let's show the differences in making a refrigeration repair. The repair we are going to show is replacing a condensing unit on an HC system. The first step in making any repair on an HC or 134A 404A system is correctly diagnosing the failure. We're starting with the knowledge that the service technician has already diagnosed a failed compressor. Our HC repair starts with the service technician placing the safety placard in the area he will be making the repair. Then you will turn on the leak detector or gas meter. The next steps to replace the compressor are the same whether you are changing it on an HC or 134A 404A compressor. The service technician will install piercing valves to allow access to the refrigeration system. After the valves have been placed on the suction and discharge process tubes on an HC system, the technician can vent the refrigerant directly into the atmosphere. On a 134A 404A system, the technician must recover the refrigerant in the system. Once the refrigerant is out of either system, the technician will cut the compressor pull out right where it brazes into the compressor. If the technician is replacing the condensing unit, as he is in this repair, he would then cut the liquid line as it exits the dryer. If he was replacing the compressor, he would cut the compressor discharge line right as it exits the compressor. Once the compressor has been removed, you will install the replacement compressor. This is done by cleaning the tubing ends and fitting them to the new compressor. The next step on an HC system is to set up the nitrogen tank to circulate oxygen-free dry nitrogen through the system. We recommend you set the nitrogen regulator between 3 to 5 psi and purge the nitrogen through the system for 2 minutes before you start to braze. We suggest you continue to circulate nitrogen through the system the entire time you are brazing. This is a step that many seasoned service technicians do no matter what type of system they are working on. We set the nitrogen up to start to circulate through the discharge process tube and exhaust out of the suction process port on the compressor. In this video, we have a process tube end that does not have a straighter valve core on it, so we have left the suction gauge hose off the system for the nitrogen to escape. If the fitting had a valve stem, you would have to connect the hose to allow the nitrogen to escape. Once the compressor is brazed into the system, all of the following steps are the same you would take if you were replacing a compressor in a 134A or 404A compressor. Once the final repair is complete, be sure to reinstall the red identifying process tube sleeves. This can be done once the process tubes have been pinched off, brazed shut, and have cooled down. For any questions, please contact True's Technical Service Department at 1-855-372-1368.